Dun 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 dun. Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of WCW Saturday Night. As always, I am your host, the one-man commentator, the Ant One, bringing you this action-packed episode in this sold-out crowd, in this city, in this state of Davenport, Iowa. And what a great episode I have for you today, folks. Welcome, Dragon Khan. I hope you're doing well, buddy, Dragon Khan. Thank you for stopping by. Very much appreciate it. And the opening bout, we have The Miz, the Awesome One, taking on the self-proclaimed superhero, the Hurricane. And then we got Women's Tag Team Action Toxic Attraction against the new WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, Tegan and Shotzi. This is a rematch from the last Saturday Night episode where that match ended in a draw. So hopefully this time around we'll have a clear winner between these two teams. Then we have got Legends in Action, Sid Vicious taking on Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Fourth match, we got more women's action. Brooke taking on the unhinged Nikki Cross. And we have got in the main event, the Macho Man Randy Savage taking on the total package, Lex Luger. Without further ado, let's kick the show off, shall we? Yes, Dragon Khan, I am doing well, thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. Lots to get through. If you missed Monday Nitro, well, man, a lot of things happened on Monday Nitro. Bret Hart has been injured, he has broken ribs, he has a concussion. Sting has been attacked as well. Actually, Sting found Bret Hart unconscious and then he got brutalized as well, but not to the extent that Bret Hart suffered, and that was because of the Dark One. That's right, the Dark One's followers are back. They attacked Sting, they attacked Bret Hart, and then in the main event of Monday Nitro between champions versus champions, Cody Rhodes, the US champion, taking on the WCW champion Batista. Raven's music hit, distracting Batista completely, allowing Cody Rhodes to take advantage and pick up the win. But of course it's been confirmed that Cody Rhodes has nothing to do with the Dark One and his followers. Then we had on WCW Thunder from Raven himself that the Dark One, the identity of the Dark One, will be finally revealed at the upcoming Halloween Havoc pay-per-view. And not only that, but Daffney debuted for WCW on Thunder, brutalizing Alexa Bliss, because Alexa Bliss was scheduled to face Shayna Baszler due to their match ending in a draw on Nitro. Was supposed to take place on Thunder, but that match never happened because Daffney interfered when Alexa Bliss hit the ring and she brutalized her. And I've got more news for you guys throughout the show. More news from Raven, more news from Daffney, and coming up next Saturday night, on the next Saturday Night episode, in the main event, Randy Savage will defend his television championship against the Ravishing One, Rick Rude, in a rematch from Fall Brawl. Hey, will you start playing Spider-Man 2? Well, Dragon Khan, I don't have a PS5 at the moment. You see, where I live, PlayStation 5 consoles are very, very dear. They're literally between $800 and to $900. But, Dragon Khan, I am looking for the Christmas specials. If I can find a decent Christmas special for a PS5 console, I will get that console and I will get Spider-Man 2. And then, yes, I will be streaming Spider-Man 2. If not, I will wait for the New Year's specials for the PS5s, but until then, I am not playing Spider-Man 2 because I do not have a PS5 because they're so effing dear. But like I said, Christmas specials, New Year's specials, if they're at a reasonable price, like $500, I will get it. But right now, it's $800 to $900. I would like to play Spider-Man 2. I really would. I'm watching the gameplay and the story on YouTube. I really want to play it myself, but it seems to me until I can see a reasonable price, I'm going to have to wait quite a while. Nice body splash by The Miz. Oh, yes. Big thank you to everyone that's going to watch this stream live, like Dragon Khan is right now. Thank you very much. And to anyone else that's going to watch this stream live. And a big thank you in advance to it's going to watch this stream on demand or on replay, whatever you call it, when the stream is no longer live. Hope you all had a great week. Right, now, calling the match. Miz and Miz, especially Miz, he shocked the world on the last episode of WCW Saturday Night. He took on Hulk Hogan in the opening bout, and he whipped his candy ass. That's right. The Miz defeated Hulk Hogan, a rare accomplishment indeed, and it was a clean victory, neck breaker by the Hurricane. Yes, the story is very awesome. I agree, Dragon Khan. Which character do you like in Avengers? Which character do I like? Ooh. I like Iron Man. Yeah, I like Iron Man. He's cool. I like what Robbie Downey Jr. did with the character in the MCU from what I've seen. Yeah. And if I had to pick a second favorite, it would have to be the Hulk. What about you, Dragon Khan? Who's your favorite character in the Avengers? Or who you like? The Miz flying over the top rope by the Hurricane. Hurricane going down to the floor, taking the action to ringside. And I'm sure the fans in attendance will enjoy it. Seeing up close and personal, slamming his head into the mat. Yikes.
That is just insulting.
Yes, in the next match, I will see. I will see. In the next match, I will read another statement from Raven in regards to what the Dark One has in store, as well as a little surprise that took place on Thunder 2. So very interesting stuff! Body splash! Frog splash, sorry. 1, 2. Oh, so close! The Hurricane came pretty damn close to stealing that victory from The Miz. And I'm sure The Miz is gonna be very mad now. Be very focused, no longer underestimating his opponent, and you should never ever do that, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you're in a wrestling ring, whether you're fighting someone, whatever, never underestimate your opponent until you know for sure. Elbow drop from the middle turnbuckle. Stomping the back of the leg. The Hurricane going for a flying clothesline, but The Miz literally threw him off his game. Targeting the leg. Can The Miz continue to pick up the momentum? He already has huge momentum defeating Hulk Hogan on the last episode. Imagine if he can defeat the Hurricane right now. What that would do for his career. Going for the figure 4 leg lock. Shades of the great Ric Flair. Woo! I like the Hulk. Michael Cole versus the Ant. What? Yeah, I know Iron Man is dead, but I like them in Avengers. Yeah, Michael Cole versus the Ant one. That would be very, very funny. I'm just an amateur compared to Michael Cole. I have no problem saying that. Pendulum backbreaker. Going for the flying X handle, but nobody home. The Miz going for the cover. It's over. It's over. Yes, it's over. Miz picking up more momentum. Defeating Hulk Hogan and defeating the Hurricane. Congratulations to The Miz. Decisive victory there. He truly is the awesome one. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, when the next match begins, I will read another statement that Raven has set out on behalf of the Dark One for me to read for you guys, with a bit of a surprise in store. Man, Halloween Havoc. Halloween Havoc is coming up. We're going to finally see the Dark One. His identity over the last few months. His followers have been trying to run roughshod over WCW. We have not seen the Dark Disciples, Raven, The Fiend, and Kane since the Road Wild pay-per-view during the 6-man elimination tag team match with them versus Team WCW, which was Sting, Booker T, and DDP, and Team WCW kicked their asses. And I thought maybe that was it for the Dark One and its followers, but no, a month later, they're back and they are going for blood. They've took out Bret Hart, they've slightly injured Sting, and now I've been told that the attack on Eddie Guerrero on WCW Thunder was a result from the Dark Disciples, so they really mean business this time around. Randy Orton, yeah, I heard conflicting reports, Dragon Khan, about Randy Orton, whether or not he's returning to WWE. I heard that he is advised to not return because of his injury, but then there's reports saying that he is nearly medically clear or nearly ready to return, so I really don't know what to say on that. I would like Randy Orton to return, and if he is going to return, probably the Royal Rumble. I could see him coming back from the Royal Rumble, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Which game do you like most? Oh, there's a lot of games I like, but my two all-time, my two top favorite games, I would have to say, because like I said, I like a lot of games, but if I have to pick one or two from the top of my head, it would be Detroit Become Human, and the Red Dead Redemption 2. What about you, Dragon Khan? What is your... Yeah, I sort of like Minecraft. I don't have the game, but I've played it at my friend's house. It's alright. It's alright. Here comes the Women's Tag Team Champions, Shotzi, and then Tegan Nox. These two defeated the Iconics on Nitro this past Monday. And now here they are taking on their rivals and Toxic Attraction, Candice LeRae and JC Jane. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Halloween night. Next week, Halloween night, I am doing a 4-hour? 4-hour double stream. I'm going to be playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre game again. I haven't played that in a month. And then premiering on my channel straight after Texas Chainsaw Massacre will be the Friday the 13th survival game. So, go on the lookout for that. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then if you live in the Pacific Time, that is 4:30 p.m. But if you live in my part of the woods, I live in New Zealand, so if you live in my part of the world, 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. Wednesday, yeah.
Already a big following in the WWE Universe, Shotzi.
That's all the time zones I'm aware of. But like next week too, will be those Halloween streams. And then will be the regular Dragon Ball Z Kakarot streams too, from Monday, Wednesday, and next Friday. So yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and then Friday the 13th, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre in between. Next month is The Walking Dead Destinies. I'm waiting for that to appear on the PlayStation Store because that is scheduled to be released, at least a digital version, on November 17th. So once that becomes available on the PlayStation Store, I will be pre-ordering Walking Dead Destinies so I can cover it for you guys. Spider-Man 2 and WWE 2K23 are my favorite games. Yeah, I like WWE 2K23 too. I should do more streams on 2K23. Because I only did GM mode. I should do some more on 2K23, but I've already started Universe mode on 2K22, and I really don't want to do another Universe mode on 2K23. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what else I can do for 2K23. If 2K24 is on PS4, depending on if I don't have a PS5 by then, I'll stream 2K24 as well, guys. I'm hoping to get the PS5 either Christmas or sometime in the new year, but gotta watch out for those prices. Right, tag team action rematch. But the last time these two fought on WCW Saturday Night, these two ended in a double count out, a draw. So hopefully we will have a clear winner here by the end of this match. Right, statement from Raven coming up. The Dark One is... Hold on. Yeah. The Dark One is coming. And his righteous act of retribution will be unstoppable. He will come, he will cleanse this company that is WCW, and he'll reshape it into his own image. But before he can create, he must destroy. You must drop all restraints, drop all sense of morality, and all sense. Nice little headbutt there by... Alright, back to that. You must drop all sense of morality, all sense of ethics. You must allow the purity of evil to guide you. And although the Dark One is very, very gracious, he is also very, very mad at his followers for failing him at Road Wild. And so we have been given a task to redeem ourselves come next week. But for me personally, I have been allowed the opportunity to face Batista for the world title at Halloween Havoc to prove if I'm worthy of being his emissary. And in regards to Daffney, Daffney is part of the ministry. That's right. The Dark One's reach doesn't just extend to the men's, it extends to the women's, and Daffney is part of the ministry, and the Dark One has big plans for Alexa Bliss. Who? Alrighty then. So it looks like we're gonna have Batista and Raven for the world title at Halloween Havoc. We're gonna have the Dark One finally reveal who really is at Halloween Havoc, and Daffney is now being revealed as being part of the ministry, the Dark Disciples, the first female member of the Dark Disciples. Nice little knee strike by Tegan Nox. Yeah, I can't do voiceovers very well. I'm trying to work on that. I don't even know how Raven sounds half the time. But this is the only way I can build up storylines for you guys for each show. So I'm trying. I'm not perfect. I'm still working on it. And too bad there's no promo battles in 2K22 or 2K23 universe mode. There was promo battles in 2K20, but not 2K22. Oh, for the flying arrow drop. So yeah, Bombshells, ladies and gentlemen. Daffney is the first female member of the ministry or the Dark Disciples. Oh, so close. JCJ kicked out at 2.99 seconds. We hear that Raven, Kane, and The Fiend will have to redeem themselves if they want to be part of the ministry. Although Raven won't have his match or a chance to redeem himself until Halloween Havoc. But Kane and The Fiend will be in action next week. Not next week. The next time I stream WCW Universe Makers, like I said. Next week is the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and my Halloween streams. Candice LeRae tagged in. Irish up into the turnbuckle. Tegan Nox is in big trouble. Look at those strikes from the poisonous Pixie. Down goes Tegan, now stomping her head for good measure. Adding insult to injury. Kick to the leg, punch to the face, 2 punches to the face, and a chop to the chest. And now Tegan Nox is trying to fight back against her former friend, the mentor Candice. Picking her up, right hook.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
Yes, we have seen Toxic Attraction and Tegan and Shotzi go to war with each other several times in the past. But now we must have a clear winner. If Toxic Attraction can pick up a win over the champions, then they'll have a shot sometime in the future against Shotzi and Tegan. But of course, don't forget, people, Tamina and Natalya are the former tag team champions, so they have an automatic rematch clause set for them. Look at Candice LeRae beating the hell out of Tegan Nox. Now she's beating the hell out of Shotzi. She is taking the girls to school. Britt Baker at ringside cheering Candice LeRae on. Here comes the worst signature move ever, the Wicked Stepsister. Terrible move. Terrible move. tagging JCJ once more. Love this woman. She has the looks, she has the brains, she has the skills to become a future world champion. Oh, so close, so close. Tegan Nox couldn't reach to break the pin just in the nick of time, but Shotzi barely kicked out of that. Just barely at 2.99 seconds. I was tripping JCJ into the turnbuckle. Here we go for the Hurricane Runner from the top rope. I was tripping to the turnbuckle again. JCJ's in big trouble. What a belly edge chop. Slamming their head into the turnbuckle now. Tagging in Candice. Candice actually tagged herself in. Oh, what a kick to the ribs. Knocking Candice LeRae off her feet there. But Candice LeRae gets back up again, kicking the legs of her former friend Tegan Nox, going for the suplex. Stomping on the ribs of Tegan. What else is Candice LeRae gonna do? Nothing, because Tegan Nox overpowered her, sending Candice into the turnbuckle. Kicking the knees. The Shiny Wizard! Roll up slam! Not bad so far. Great tag team action we have seen so far too. Oh! Candice LeRae kicks out in the nick of time, and the match continues. Targeting the knee. Going for the submission maneuver. Mrs. Gargano. She gonna make Tegan Nox tap out. It's locked in pretty tight. Shotzi isn't. No, Tegan Nox manages to shift her position, stomping the knee the back of Candice LeRae's head and forcing Candice to break her hold. But Candice LeRae overpowers her friend again for the suplex. Man, Bombshells out the Bombshells, and this is only the second match of the show. The Dark One and his followers are back. Daffney has been revealed to be part of the group, the first woman in the group. It's going to be Batista versus Raven for the world title at Halloween Havoc. DDT! DDT on the outside of the ring. Down goes Tegan, but now Candice picks her up once more, targeting the knee. And now Tegan Nox is hanging on by the barricades where she was, suckering Candice LeRae in. So yes, definitely part of the ministry. Batista versus Raven for the world title at Halloween Havoc. Kane and The Fiend are going to prove themselves next time on WCW Universal Mode if they are worthy of being in the ministry. Shotzi on the top rope. Diving shoulder tackle. Tagging in Candice once more. Brett Baker looking on at ringside, giving words of encouragement to her friends. Candice now in control. Whoa! Smooth saw from the ropes. Candice is looking to call it a day. Signaling the end is nearer for Shotzi. Locking it in. Mrs. Gargano. Locked in tight. Here comes Tegan. She's going to break it up. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. Shotzi's close to tipping out. She taps out. She taps out. Toxic Attraction wins. They finally get a win over their enemies. Holy moly. Toxic Attraction picking up a big win over the champions. Congratulations to Candice LeRae and JCJ for picking up that win. Holy moly, they finally win. They finally pick up a win over their enemies. Man, they really want those women tag bouts so bad in their ranks, don't they? Well, I don't blame them. And it's good to be hungry like that. They really want the titles. They really want to do whatever it takes to win. They're hungry for it. They want it so badly. Kudos to them. I applaud them. Nothing wrong with being a little hungry, title hungry in that department. Right, we are moving on to Legends action. Hulk Hogan and Sid Vicious old-time rivals doing battle here on Saturday night. Could this match potentially end up opening up old wounds and rekindling their rivalry? It's possible. It's possible, but for now we have to see what happens. Is Sid Vicious going to continue his winning here, because he defeated the champion on the last episode of Saturday Night in the main event. He defeated the Macho Man. Can he pick up a win over Hulk Hogan and continue to climb his way to the top? Well, we're going to find out shortly. But of course, Hulk Hogan, he's defeated Sid Vicious before. He is no stranger to these types of matches with Sid. He can always pick up a win for himself as well. Anything can and will happen here on WCW. Sid Vicious's music is playing in the background. Here he comes, the big guy. And of course, how could I forget, also that took place on WCW Thunder this past Wednesday, the Dancing Bucks defeated the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, in a non-title bout. Yeah, you heard me right. The Dancing Bucks defeated the World Tag Team Champions, but it was a count out. They won by count out, but it doesn't matter. A win is a win, and that's humiliating for Scott Hall and Kevin Nash to lose to a count out, no less, against a team of guys like Disco Inferno and Fandango. But for Fandango and Disco Inferno, it is a huge boost of morality, a huge boost in their confidence. So they have potentially earned themselves a future title shot with that maneuver. But anyways, let's get back to the action at hand. Soon to coming up, and Sid Vicious and Hulk Hogan. And still to come on WCW Saturday Night, we have got more women's action and Dana Brooke and the unhinged Nikki Cross, and then the main event, WCW Television Champion Macho Man Randy Savage taking on Lex Luger. And as I stated earlier on in the show, on the next episode of WCW Saturday Night, in the main event, Randy Savage will defend his title against Rick Rude once more. American Made playing in the background. Here he comes, one of the all-time great wrestlers in the history of our sport. One of the all-time great wrestlers to have successfully crossed over in mainstream pop culture. Wrestling would not be the same without this man. Hulk Hogan making his way to the ring. Is Hulkamania going to run wild again? Hulk Hogan made his return to WCW on the last episode of Saturday Night, taking on The Miz in the opening bout, and shockingly, Hulk Hogan lost cleanly to The Miz. But here he is now picking up the pieces, well, trying to pick up the pieces, if he can defeat his old-time rival in Sid Vicious. And I don't take the trouble for very long. I got something deep inside of me. Courage is the thing that keeps us free. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your love. Always a good time when Hollywood Hulk Hogan makes his way to the ring for a match. Here we go, third match of the show already. I didn't think the tag team match was going to end that quickly, but it's all good. Well, it wasn't quickly, but given the tag team matches that take place on any show of WCW tend to take quite a bit of time, but it's all good. Hulk Hogan laid in thick with his punches to his old rival Sid Vicious, and followed up by a suplex. I think I saw a message. Okay, I thought there was a message on my stream chat, but Must have been a glitch. Hulk Hogan in full control. Sid Vicious hasn't had a chance to defend himself. I think Hulk Hogan is very pissed off and angry at himself for losing the match against The Miz on Saturday night. On last episode of Saturday Night, I should say. Backbreaker. He's just not giving Sid Vicious any room to breathe, let alone come up with a strategy to defend himself. Go for the cover, but I don't think that's going to be enough. 2, no! Kicking out at the count of 1. Ladies and gentlemen, bombshells have literally been dropped. Daffney, who debuted on WCW Thunder, has been revealed to be part of the Dark One's followers, the Ministry, the first female member of the group. We're going to have Batista versus Raven for the world title at the main event of Halloween Havoc. The Dark One will finally reveal himself at Halloween Havoc, the identity of him. The grip is broken indeed. Look at Hulk Hogan go. He's still in control. Sid Vicious is literally getting destroyed out here. Goes to the top rope now. Hulk Hogan saying to Sid Vicious, get your ass up so I can come down on you like a ton of bricks. Oh, and how did he miss that? How did he miss that double X handle? He literally went right past him. What an idiot. Now Sid Vicious with the clothesline, but he missed it. Now Hulk Hogan can't control once more. Oh, kicking him off his feet. Stomping on the stomach and the chest and the rib cage. Yes. Sid Vicious rolls him off his feet. Now Sid Vicious' turn to go on the top rope. But he does nothing, allowing Hulk Hogan to punch him. There we go. Double axe handle. Sid Vicious showing Hulk Hogan how it is done. Going for a submission maneuver, but Hulk Hogan countering it. Look at him go. Powering out. Punch to the gut and a punch across the face. Followed up by a clothesline. Targeting the head now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going for the leg drop. Holy moly. Leg drop already. Going for the cover. Is this it for Sid Vicious? 2. And it is. Hulk Hogan defeats Sid Vicious in convincing fashion. Sid Vicious, despite his best attempt to defend himself, it was not enough to overcome Hulkamania. Hulkamania is running wild once more. Hulk Hogan clearly was punishing Sid Vicious for losing his match against The Miz on the last episode of WCW Saturday Night. He saw The Miz and Sid Vicious and took out his frustrations and punishment, and because of that, it allowed Hulk Hogan to pick up the victory. Congratulations to the Hulkster. If you hurt my friends and you hurt my pride, gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. Dan, 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 dan. Hulk Hogan playing it up to the fans, giving him his famous poses. Dun, 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 dun. I got something deep inside of me. Courage is the thing that keeps it. I am a real American. Congratulations once more to the Hulkster on that victory. Right, we are moving on to more women's action, singles action. Dana Brooke taking on the unhinged Nikki Cross. And then straight after this, ladies and gentlemen, it is the main event. And the main event, it is Randy Savage taking on the total package Lex Luger. Dana Brooke debuted on WCW 2 episodes ago, taking on Casey Catanzaro, but in that match it ended in very controversial circumstances, with Casey Catanzaro having her hand under the bottom rope, but the referee didn't see that. And then we had a rematch between Dana and Casey on the last episode of Saturday Night 2 weeks ago, and in that match Dana Brooke actually picked up a clean win over Casey, so that tainted victory she had over Casey during her debut match has been expunged, and now she has moved on to the unhinged Nikki Cross. Dana debuted for WCW, and look at her go! Recently released from WWE, I had to pick her up so I could utilize her potential, because she is very underrated in the ring. She is hot, she is beautiful, she is all that, and she's got potential to make it big here. And World Championship Wrestling defeated Casey Catanzaro, and now here she is setting her sights on Nikki Cross. Who do you guys want to win in this match? Do you want Dana Brooke to win? Do you want Nikki Cross to win? Let me know in the comment section below or the stream chat. But yes, the war is still on. The Dark One's followers have re-emerged, taking out Bret Hart, nearly taking out Sting, and they have also brutalized Eddie Guerrero. Daffney debuted on WCW. She's part of the group. The war is definitely still ongoing, and man, I am excited but also very nervous to see who the Dark One will be when it comes time for the Halloween Havoc pay-per-view. He will finally reveal himself. Here she comes, Nikki Cross! One of the most underrated and underappreciated women's wrestlers in the history of our sport. But here she is in WCW, living up to her potential, getting noticed, having screen TV time, starting off her career here in WCW, tag teaming with Rhea Ripley. Before that, team and their friendship dissolved, where those two fought for a number of months, and here she is on her own. She already picked up some wins over Liv Morgan and Chris Statlander, and now here she is taking on Dana Brooke. Should be hopefully an interesting match, and hopefully not only interesting, but a match that lasts quite a while. I don't want it to end very quickly like Hulk Hogan and Sid Vicious or that tag team bout. Oh, stomping the stomach of Nikki, and now a right hook sending Nikki down to the ground. Tog, whoa, nice little maneuver there by Dana. Climbing to the top rope. What does Dana Brooke have in mind? Bloody splash, but Nikki Cross rolled out of the way, and she's going for a leg drop. Whoa, good for a submission maneuver already. Crossface! The crossface! Shades of Chris Benoit! Punching Nikki to break that maneuver. Picking her up. But Nikki Cross elbows to that side of Dana's face. And now dropped on the back of the neck, going for another leg chop, and Dana Brooke rolled out of the way, heading it with a clothesline. Nikki hangs on for dear life and punches Dana Brooke. I think Dana tried to throw Nikki Cross over the top rope and down to the floor, but of course it failed. Head scissors, targeting the arm. Slapping the face of Nikki. Going for the suplex. No! Nikki counters it with a German suplex instead. Down goes Dana. Nice. Very smart by Nikki. Drag Dana Brooke to the middle of the ring so she can't have any advantage of hooking her foot or hand at the ropes. Only count of one. Nikki with the devastating punch there. And now targeting the kidneys. What now? Targeting the wrist. I have no idea what that maneuver was. It might have been a bite, it might not have been. Rolling neck snap. Uh-oh! Dana signaling in for the end! Samoan drop! 1, 2! Oh! So close, so close! Takedown by Nikki. I think Nikki saw very close how close she was to losing, but Dana Brooke picks her up on her shoulders! Digging her knee in. Stomping the head, not once, but twice, and it sure wasn't nice. Nikki is in big trouble. She's going to have to try and pull out. Oh, the stops. Luthez press. Thez press. Same thing, but still. Nikki Cross now trying to take full control, realizing how close she came to losing against Dana just a few minutes ago. Going for the neck breaker. Going for the cover. Is this it for Dana Brooke? 1, 2, no! Dana Brooke kicks out at the count of 2, and the match continues. Who is going to win this match? Who do you want to win? Let me know! Neckbreaker! Sending Dana off her feet and landing on her back, taking the action to the floor. Dana sends Nikki off her feet. Sorry about the cough there, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Knee drop. Referee at the count of 3. Nikki sends Dana off her feet. What's Nikki going to do now? Nothing, apparently. She's going to allow Dana Brooke to regain her composure and think of a strategy. Yep, told ya. Sending Nikki into the ring, and she's still walking around ringside. Perhaps psyching Nikki out, going into the ring on her own terms, throw Nikki off her game. Look at Dana go, going for another suplex, but no, Nikki Cross counters it. But Dana counters it with her own, attacking the knee. Counter after counter between these two beautiful women. Nikki Cross picking her up for a scoop slam. Nope. Nice little counter by Dana, sending Nikki's neck crashing to the mat. Rolling neck snap. It's a set for Nikki Cross. 1, 2, no! Nikki Cross kicks out the counter 2. And Dana Brooke can't believe it there, but she can't afford to let emotions cloud her judgment, and she's not, obviously. She's going to signal in for the Samoan drop. She gets it! It's lights out for Nikki. No way! No way is Nikki going to kick out of that. 2! Dana Brooke with another win! Congratulations to Dana, defeating Nikki Cross. Congratulations! Dana is certainly turning some heads with the WCW fans, and I am for one am very happy that she signed with WCW and she's making a name for herself there. 2 wins, 2 good wins. I'm expecting more bigger and better things from her as the weeks go on by. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the show, main event of the stream, the television champion Randy Savage taking on Lex Luger. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a rematch that took place a couple of weeks ago on WCW Saturday Night, and that was the same match that Rick Rude made his presence felt, trying to distract Randy Savage and costing him his match with Lex Luger, which he did, by the way. So here we are right now, rematch time. Will Rick Rude make his appearance and try to distract Randy Savage again? We're going to find out. And as I said, on the next episode of WCW Saturday Night, in the main event will be for the television championship, Savage versus Rick Rude. Man, what a show it's been. It's been a great show, and we're already at the main event. Can't believe it, but time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. Pomp and Circumstance playing in the background. Ooh, yeah! Macho Man Randy Savage making his way to the ring. And the crowd is going wild for their champion, for their legend. Always great to see Randy Savage making his way to the ring. And Savage has been television champion since defeating Chris Jericho at the Bash at the Beach pay-per-view back in July of this year. As I was saying before, what a show it has been. Bombshells have been laid out. Batista will defend his world title against Raven in the main event of Halloween Havoc. We have Daffney, who debuted on WCW Thunder, revealed by Raven on behalf of the Dark One that she is part of the Dark One's disciples, the Ministry. The Dark One, of course, will finally reveal himself at Halloween Havoc. Kane and The Fiend will be in action next week. Here he is! The total package! The narcissist! Lex Luger with the badass entrance with the pyrotechnics going off. Lex Luger already has a win over the champion, Randy Savage, so he knows what it takes to get the job done. But can he defeat Randy Savage for a second time? And can he defeat Randy Savage without help from Rick Rude? Maybe. Maybe not. But we're going to find out right here, right now, in the main event to close the show. Great music being played for Lex Luger as he now makes his way into the ring. Who do you guys want to win? Do you want Randy Savage to win? Do you want Lex Luger to win? Let me know in the stream chat or the comment section below. Been a great show. It's been a great week, actually. Big stuff has been happening here on WCW. Big stuff. Here we go, right here, right now. Savage and Lex Luger. Let's get it on. Let's get ready to rumble. Lex Luger in control in the early goings of the match, picking up Savage like he was nothing. Military press. Down goes the champion. Going for, oh no! I think Lex Luger was going for the camel clutch, but Savage got out just in the nick of time there, sending Lex Luger off his feet. Nice little elbow takedown by the champion, followed up by an elbow drop. Another elbow drop. What else is Savage gonna do? Target the arm. Going to the top rope. What has Savage got in mind? Knee drop! Diving knee drop! Now, look at those fists! Right in the mouth! Are you okay, Randy? Now, is Rick Rude going to try and interfere with the match? He did it the last time Lex Luger and Randy Savage got involved. Got to be keeping our eyes out in case if he does. Nice little counter there by Lex Luger with a knee strike, but it didn't last long. Savage in control once more. Eye rake! Come on, referee! Admonish him for the eye rake! Just because Savage is a good guy doesn't mean you should be lenient on him. You gotta call it down the middle. Lex Luger going for the electric chair, but Savage once again punching Lex Luger's head. But Lex Luger elbow strike, going for the shoulder tackle. Elbow drop, targeting the back. Stomping the head of the champion. Oh, no. Back suplex. No, atomic drop. Clothesline. And now an elbow drop. A second elbow drop. And a third one for good measure. Going for the cover. Is this it for the champion? 1, 2. No. Randy Savage kicks out the count of 2 and the match continues. Savage, nice little counter there. Getting out of Lex Luger's grip there. Going for the atomic drop. And Savage going for the flying elbow drop. He's at the top rope. He is! Flying elbow drop. Boom! And going for the cover. Is this it for Lex Luger? 1, 2. No! Lex Luger kicks out 2.99 seconds. Savage arguing with the referee for a little bit, but he can't afford to let his emotions cloud his judgment. He must remain calm. He must remain focused if he wants to win the match. Scoop slam. And now Savage is going to the top rope for another flying elbow drop. Can he hit it? No! Lex Luger rolls out of the way. Oh my goodness! Oh, landing on his neck. Is this it for the champion? 1. Only a count of 1. What a great match it has been so far. And what a great show it's been so far. Camel clutch! Locked in. The champion's in big trouble. The referee is trying to tell Randy Savage, do you want to tap out? If you tap out, the match is over. But Savage gets out of it, breaking the hold. Sending Lex Luger laying flat on his face. But Lex Luger overpowering Savage, going for the suplex. Uh-oh, Lex Luger's looking to end the match with the torture rack. Savage is getting to his feet. He locks it in. Torture rack locked in. Is this it for the champion? Is the champion going to tap out? Savage is trying his best to fight out of it. No, Savage fights out of it. Sending a few punches to the face, to the forehead of Lex Luger. And now he's picking up Lex. Landing him on his neck. Is Savage going for another flying arrow drop? Is it 3 times the charm? No, he's going for another move instead. Double axe handle. No! Nice little counter by Lex Luger. Countering midway. Uh-oh. Pile driver! No! Power bomb! No! Savage punches in the face once more! Going for the bionic elbow! Twisting the arm! Scoop slam! Dragging him away from the ropes, very smart. Going for the cover. I think he should have went for the top rope. No! Lex Luger kicks out at 2.99 seconds. Here we go, top rope. 3 times the charm, is it? No! Lex Luger rolls out of the way again. That's twice he's rolled out of the way of the elbow drop. Locking in the torture rack once more. Is this it for the champion? Can Randy Savage get out of it again? Or will he be forced to tap out? Lex Luger's adding in pressure. He's adding... Savage taps out. Savage taps out. Lex Luger wins again. Lex Luger defeats the champion. And this time he does it on his own merits. Congratulations to Lex Luger for making the champion tap out. What the hell? What's going on here?